Alright, we're going to be looking at Chex76, who's playing Ana on Circuit Royale. This is Silver 5. I think it's on PC. Maybe it's on console, but yeah, I guess it's on PC. Tried my best with this one. My aim isn't that good, but I've been training to improve it. But to be honest, after this game, all I'm seeing is red. Anyway, that's not the point. Is there anything I can do to improve my Ana skills? Is my positioning good? And overall, what are some tips to be a better support? Honestly, I didn't want to heal bot in this game, but if I don't heal bot, my team just dies because they suck. So I took a look at this video. This is a very short video replay. It is only 8 minutes long, so they get totally steamrolled. They don't even cap first point, and they lose on defense. And I didn't want to get into a lot of depth because honestly, the biggest problem here is just not healing people, specifically the tank. And when the player is trying to heal the tank, they are missing the tank a non-trivial amount. And so I was like, look, we could talk about cooldown usage, we could talk about old usage, etc. But like honestly, none of that really matters. Right now at least it doesn't matter. At Silver 5, it does not matter. I was like, look, I'm just gonna give you one tip, right? Because I didn't want to spend time doing video review for it. I was like, give me one tip, which is just literally just don't stop shooting. Just keep shooting non-stop every single time you can shoot. Just go click, 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 click constantly, trying to heal your tank or damaging the enemies. Like heal the tank until the tank's full, then damage the enemies, then go back to healing your tank, whatever you need to do, and like that's gonna literally win some of these games just from out sustaining the enemy team. And so I wrote that up nicely, and I was like, okay, cool, and then I kind of moved on. They replied just now and said, a part of me completely agrees with you, but my ego is telling me that the tank should have taken cover if they were taking too much damage. What do you think? Well, I think that you're wrong. Like in general, yes, it's good for a tank to take cover, but I think that what I'm referring to has nothing to do with the tank taking cover or not, because sometimes the tank is going to die basically in cover, or in situations where the tank really shouldn't die because you're just literally not doing anything. So because of their comment, I am going to go do a review. I figure it's pretty quick anyway. I was looking to actually get like another like Diamond Plus review. I haven't been doing high level replays recently because not a lot of them have been coming up. Like pretty much everything's been like bronze through gold and some like plat, which is fine. I'm totally fine helping people, but I also enjoy doing the higher level stuff because I get to talk about a lot more things. Anyway, let's watch this replay. We started for the first 5 seconds. You're AFK. This is obviously bad. You're gonna come out right here. By the way, we're also not gonna go through the whole replay, like as I would normally go in terms of like detail. I'm gonna focus specifically on the point where I'm like, look, let's forget about ults, let's forget about sleeps, let's forget about grenades, which is like a huge part of a kit. But like, let's literally just look at whether or not you heal your tank. So I would like to point out that 7 seconds has gone by in the game. Your tank has already taken 200-ish damage, and you have not healed any of it because you're AFK at the start of the game. So that's easy. That's an easy thing to get out of the way, right? You could have healed the Roadhog. You could have already been like 70% ultimate right now, whatever it is. So let's look at this right now. You come out. Are you healing the Roadhog? You are not healing the Roadhog, right? Are you damaging anybody? You're not. Okay, there's one shot. That shot missed. Okay, so let's watch this again. So you go out here. That shot missed. That shot missed. That shot misses. So we're over 3 right now. And finally, we're on target. So you got four darts. You missed 3 of them on a Roadhog is unacceptable. Even for bronze, it is unacceptable to miss your tank 75% of the time. It's unacceptable to miss your tank a third of the time. Like that's just literally not something you can do if you expect to climb. You should always be hitting friendly tanks. Like 100% accuracy should be the baseline you expect. You should go like whole games and never miss your tank. I'm dead serious. Like this is like going to be a skill check that you have to deal with. But I would note right now that starting from the beginning of this game, okay, from when the doors open, I'm going to count how many shots you could have gotten off. So I'm going to count off darts as though you were not playing here, not AFK, but playing here or here or here, doing anything other than what you were doing, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, in this period of time, I would have already fired 15 darts if I was playing Ana. You have only fired 5. Of those 5 darts, 3 of them missed. So, I would have probably hit most of those 15 shots, but let's charitably say like I only hit 12 of them. Let's say I hit 12 of 15. So I hit 12 shots, you hit 2. So, I would have 6 times the amount of impact that you'd have in 14 seconds. And that's the difference between you and a better Ana. Like, we're not even thinking about sleeping or grenades or ultimates or positioning or any, literally just clicking buttons. All you gotta do, click buttons. That will get you to mid-silver, if not high silver. Just click buttons. I cannot emphasize enough. Just click buttons. Do things to win the game. being AFK does not help you winning the game. Missing targets does not help you win the game. Healing and dealing damage helps you win the game, even if it doesn't necessarily it's not focused. But doing anything helps you than doing nothing. But if this was the only occurrence in the whole game, I would be fine. I'd be like, you know what, this is kind of a weird start, and we just move on. The thing is, the rest of the game is going to look like this too. So we come out here, right? So also note that you don't need to be healing DPS right now. Your Mercy is here, clearly just staring at the DPS. Your job here is not to heal the DPS. Your job is just to heal the tank and shoot the front line, okay, or shoot anybody over here. But you notice that your Roadhog is taking cover, right? This is a very reasonable position. There is no world where the Roadhog should ever die or be pushed off this position. He's right outside of your spawn, in cover. Only the D.Va can hit him, and only the D.Va swings this wide. There is no world where the Roadhog should ever be having trouble holding that position, which he is right now because you're not healing him. So you're going to swing out here, you just kind of stare for a while, still staring, you reload, and then you start shooting. So, once again, I'm going to count out how many shots you could get based on your inactivity. Okay, so after this reload, which I don't think you even needed to reload, actually. Right. Shoot here. Alright, you swing out, alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would have gotten 5 darts off in the time that you shot 0. All you did was look around for a little bit, be like, oh, I wonder what's going on out there, and then step back into cover and reload. Yeah, this is why you lose games, because you're not doing anything. The difference between you and an Ana who is literally not in the game right now is minuscule, right? Like, I know that your ego is like trying to be like, oh, all I'm seeing is red. Like, you know, how do I be a better support? Literally do anything. Like, that is the bare minimum we're looking for. Just do something. Alright, Roadhog's low. You missed that dart. That's on target. That's on target. That's a miss. That's on target. Staring, staring. You've just fired a dot into nowhere. Still staring, still staring. Oh, you shot and missed that one. Still shot. Okay, now you're actually shooting with some rhythm. So, first, let's do inactivity. Right? You're gonna swing. So, I'll count the shots same pace I would do, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. See, I would have gotten virtually all 15 shots off by now in the time that you fired 9. Forget accuracy, like, I still would shoot off so many more darts than you. Like, it's not hard. You literally just need to attack. Missing or not, like, accuracy is another problem, which is definitely going to hold you back. But simply, the times where you're just staring at the enemy, not doing anything, is killing you, right? It's killing your team by not doing anything. You have to be shooting. If you don't shoot, you cannot influence the game. Alright, you've reloaded. You're shooting your soldier and missing, by the way. Really missing badly. Right? Like that, we didn't see the animation because the replay's a little bugged, but like that shot, we saw your ammo go down, that shot's not even close. Alright, Roadhog's here. Roadhog's taking cover behind the cart. Right? This is an easy save. There's no way the Roadhog should die in this situation. He can just crouch behind here. He's got cart cover, right? He's gonna have take a breather right now. Yeah, he should be totally fine. Are you healing him? You are not healing him. You did literally nothing here. Look at this. Look. There's no healing. There's no healing here whatsoever. Right? So, from this moment, you should have been like, look, the Roadhog is in trouble. I need to heal the Roadhog. Alright? So, let's count how many darts I could get in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would have gotten 5 darts. It's 350 healing into this Roadhog at this point in time, which would have put him nearly at maximum health. That would be at 610 health right now if I was just healing the Roadhog, which is guaranteed. That is a 100%, even at your level, 80-90% accuracy on the Hog. Like, you just need to be doing something. What are you doing in this period of time? Like, think about it. Instead of healing the Roadhog, what are you doing in this moment in time? Right? Roadhog's low? Cool. What are you doing? Staring? 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 Oh, actually, we gotta roll back a little bit. Right? So if Roadhog's gonna come over, so, right? You're reloading. You come back over here. So right now, you should be like, okay, the Roadhog's gonna need healing, right? Okay, 1 heal. I think that was a miss. You're staring. Okay, 1 to the D.Va. Oh, okay, fine. You should really hit the Roadhog right now. Staring, 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 staring. Throw a grenade that's wildly off target. Still staring. Still staring. Still staring. Still staring. still staring, and now you decide to shoot, except I think it hits the soldier in front of you. Right? Still staring, still staring, still staring, still staring. Yeah, you have not shot any ammo. Like, you're at 9 ammo. The soldier's the last one. Right? Still staring, still staring, still staring, and then your Roadhog dies. In what world could you blame the tank for this? Right? How is this the tank's fault? How could you look at this game and think this is the tank's fault? Like, I literally could have killed the entire Roadhog, killed the soldier, and killed the Ash in the period of time that you just stared at him. It's like actually crazy. Like, you have to do something to win the game. I don't think I'm even going to bother with the rest of the replay. Looks like this. If you don't believe me, watch it yourself. Though you might not at this point like believe me or like have the ability to be objective at this moment in time. The rest of the replay looks like this. It is all the same thing, right? Where you're pretty much just sitting there doing nothing for like 60-70% of the time, just staring. And then when you do shoot, your accuracy is quite poor. But even then, even if your accuracy did not improve, if you were simply more active, you would still do better. Though I would guess this is actually console. Now that I look at the aim closely, I would assume this is Silver 5 on console. But I cannot emphasize this enough. Forget the sleeps, forget the grenades, forget nano, forget positioning, forget ult tracking, forget literally everything else about the game, because it's not relevant to you right now. Right now, you just need to do things. Do anything, right? If you had gone on your own little flank over here, ran over here, and started shooting people, you still would have had more impact than you had in this game. In fact, right, a minute this game has gone by, if you sat in spawn for 40 seconds and went and got some water and came back, but played the last 15 seconds like the way I would generally expect an Ana to play in Silver, which is at least trying to do things, that would still have been more impact than what actually happened over the course of this minute. Like, I'm really not trying to be mean here. I'm just trying to emphasize, if you are inactive as a player, you will lose games. And you certainly cannot blame your tank for they are not being healed if you are just if they die when they're like taking reasonable amounts of cover and you're just literally not healing them. All right, I'm gonna stop there. Hopefully this is helpful.